Hey, David here, back in the shop, another trick day. We've all tried to put together something, whether it's a drawer box or a cabinet or something like that, where we end up with a couple of pieces sitting on our bench like this, and all we have to do is bring this piece up and put it in place so that we can screw into it like this. Well, it works half the time, and as you can see, not always so well. Here's a simple answer from one of my favorite tools in the shop. It's a hand screw. One of these guys, they're simple wooden with a couple of threaded pieces through it. They work in tandem like this. Now the trick is, a lot of people who haven't worked with these before don't actually know how they work or an easy way to set them up. So let me show you that. Basically, we want to bring this down and put it in place so that it holds it steady while we assemble. But let's take a look at the clamp. The trick is to get the clamp to hold parallel on both sides of the piece. So what I like to do is set up the clamp in this bird's mouth presentation so that it's wide open at the front. I've got it pushed back against that first bar, the piece that I'm trying to clamp, and what I do is tighten this up to essentially be about the width that you want. There it's grabbing. Then you can expand the back to match up with that. And you may need to release this front one just a hair, but if you work in tandem, tighten a little bit, close a little bit, it doesn't take long to get it right where you want. So that's an easy way to adjust. Start wide, come back, and slowly fit in on that. So that's our one clamp, our one upright. Bring in another hand screw, slap our other side in, tighten, tighten, tighten. Now this one's too wide, I didn't bird mouth very well. But there we go, tighten, tighten. We're ready to go. Bring our piece up, and we're ready to screw. We can even set the thing on top of it because it's plenty stable. Now, hand screws aren't always the cheapest thing in the world. They're well worth an investment and you'll use them for years. But on the off chance that that's something you're not ready to do quite yet, a cheaper option, and one that you probably have in your shop, is one of these squeeze clamps. Come in and clamp it on just a little high. What you want to do is make sure that your two outrigger feet right there are touching the bench. And it may not be as stable as a hand screw, but it holds pretty well too, and it keeps you hands-free while you're trying to do that assembly. So, some quick holding techniques from the shop.